Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm going to talk to you today about why South Korea has done such a good job still of handling the COVID-19 situation. In a nation of 50 million people, there are still just slightly over 223,000 COVID-19 cases and over 2,000 COVID-19 deaths. Now, with that being said, only 18.6% of South Korea's population is fully vaccinated, and the government has had a lot of difficulties. Some of it's their fault, some of it's not, but they've had a lot of difficulties getting the vaccine to the population of South Korea, okay, through the regular citizens. But here is what South Korean citizens have done to help curb the spread of the COVID-19, and they have not gone on full lockdown to do that. Now, in some areas there have been lockdowns, but for the most part, no. The people have took it upon themselves to wear masks, except when they go to the coffee shops and drink or go to the restaurants and eat, but they wear a mask when they go to the table. And then as soon as they finish their drink or food, they put their mask on to chat. And I lived in South Korea for over 2 years, and typically Koreans, particularly with food, most of them, they eat their food, then they chat. So that cuts back on the spread somewhat, I firmly believe. Second of all, the government as well as private corporations took it upon themselves to supply free hand sanitizers in just about every area of their business, every mall, every store, and hand sanitizers were readily available. But then the average South Korean citizen took it upon themselves to wash their hands very, very frequently. And unless they were eating or drinking, they always wore a mask wherever they went. And now sometimes in Seoul, the reason the cases have been concentrated in Seoul, I believe, is because of Seoul is a very, very crowded city. It's just one of the most crowded in the world. So social distancing can be difficult, but it's not impossible. But the rest of the country and the people in Seoul, as best they could, they social distance as best as possible. And they took it upon themselves to do that. Now, the government did order some social distancing orders here and there, but the citizens took personal responsibility. They said, we're going to do what we can to help curb the spread of the COVID-19. Not all South Korean citizens, but a large majority of them did. And that is why even a nation of over 50 million people, they have only had over 2,000 COVID-19 deaths and over 223,000 COVID-19 cases. The people, for the most part, the people did not believe there was some conspiracy with the mask. They didn't believe there was a conspiracy with the vaccine. And once the vaccine became available, for the most part, people went and got the vaccine. Now, there was some vaccine fear amongst the people, but for the most part, once the vaccine became available to the general population or to most of the population, most people lined up to get the vaccine. So that's what they did. So anyways, hope everybody's doing well. Take care. God bless them. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.